Okay, guys, let's do a sound check. Oh, you know what? I told myself I was going to play some music, but let's see if I have something that's not copyrighted I could put on here. Can you guys hear me okay? Let me know. How's everyone doing? I'm not just chilling on my phone. I'm trying to find a song that can make it a little less quiet. I feel like it's so silent. Can you guys hear me? Yes? You guys know any non-copyrighted music? What to play? See, I can't mess with YouTube's copyright stuff because they're going to get on me for that. Oh, man, I wasn't trying to play that, but never mind. You know what? We're just not going to play music. I meant to be prepared with that, but I'm very not. How's everyone doing? Happy Friday. Let's go get my orange juice on. Every song is copyrighted. I know. I mean, like indie artists. Like the music that you hear in all my videos. Chris, thank you for the sticker. How's your Friday going? I still don't know what that is. Like, is it a potato, the little sticker? Is that a potato? Oh, it's not a potato. It's like a pear. Oh, my God. Well, I appreciate you guys spending your Friday with me. Your Friday night. I know you guys could be out doing God knows what right now. But you're spending it with me, and I appreciate that. Pretty soon, I don't know how soon, I do want to get a better live streaming software where I can actually add you guys to my live. But I'm already doing that on the Convos app. I don't know if you guys have seen that yet. But let's get to the topic at hand, which is who cheats more, men or women? All right, you guys, I want to take a poll with you right now. What do you think? I feel like I already know what you guys are going to say. Who cheats more? Hey, Neil. What you mean good night? You can't leave. You just got here. Oh, some of you are saying men. There's the women. Men, women. I'm surprised. I really thought I was going to get more. Oh, no, there's more women. I feel like it's a coin flip. Definitely men, definitely women. Wow. I like the honesty, guys. I mean, like, there are some guys on here saying men. And I feel like when I've asked this question on other platforms, all the guys were saying women, 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 women. So, plain. Hold for plain. All right. So on Instagram, I asked you guys who you think cheats more, men or women. Is it still? Oh, it's not on here anymore. It's okay. I screenshot it because I knew it would go away. So yeah, I asked you guys if you thought that men cheat more than women or if women cheat more than men and why. Now, a lot of you said women. Well, I don't know who's you guys specifically, but women. Want to see my feet? My feet are right here. Hey, how many of you guys would, never mind. That's a question for later. We're going to stick to the topic, and then we can do Q&A after. Okay. So, remember, if you guys want to send a super chat, I will skip the Instagram messages and go right to yours. But for now, I'm going to go with what you guys said on the gram. All right. So, First, I have a woman saying men cheat more because they have too many options and temptation. Okay. I think one of the reasons why guys say that women cheat more is because they have many options and more temptation. But guys say the same thing. Guys say that about women, women say that about men. So what's the real answer here? Oh, Robert, thank you for the sticker. Hey. Appreciate it. Robert, do you have a question for me? Oh my God, what did I answer? What did I just open? So yeah, women and men both have the same thought process. I feel like when it comes to each other, they both think that the other gender is more tempted. So let me break it down to you. But first and foremost, let me just say, I don't think I'm not on here to tell you guys like this is what I think and this is what I believe, because I'm not here to try to change you guys' mind about what my opinion is. We all are entitled to our own opinions, and I know a lot of you think that women cheat more because they cheat smarter, or they get away with it more. And then some of you are going to say men because that's what we hear about the most. So I'm not here to tell you that it's one or the other. I think both, regardless of genders, both parties definitely can get away with cheating. Both parties do cheat. Do I think they should? Absolutely not. But as far as who I think cheats more, I personally do feel like men cheat more. I feel like men cheat more, but I think women cheat better. And when I say better, I don't mean like in a good way, like, oh, women cheat great. Like, what I mean is they get away with it more, I think. But to some of you, that might make you think that affects the numbers, like that affects the stats because women get away with it more. But I don't know if that's necessarily true. I would think that women don't really feel the desire to as much, because when women do have a desire to cheat, I feel like it is more mental. And I'm not speaking for all women, but I do think it takes a lot more for a woman to be like, she really has to be unhappy with a dude to just cheat. Like, I feel like if she's really happy with her man, then she won't. But I think the reasons women cheat versus guys usually, again, not always, I feel like are usually, there's a lot of reasons, but for men, like sometimes they just want to bang something, and that's nothing wrong with that unless you're in a relationship. But for women, I feel like women rarely just want to bang everything all the time. Like, they usually will feel like their relationship is lacking somewhere to where they need to sneak off and do that. Like, I think a woman has to really be unhappy. Now, again, this doesn't go for everybody, because I'm not saying like women are all saints and they all are just one man only type of girl, but I do think they definitely don't want to just like, okay, put it this way. Say, I feel like I've used this example before, but say, oh, Chris, thank you so much for the sticker. Oh, it says you're amazing. Oh, thank you so much, Chris. Hustle Man, thank you for the super chat. When are you coming to Vegas and hang out? When am I coming to Vegas? I don't even go to Vegas because I'm such a homebody. Like, I'm not a party animal at all. I know partying is the only thing to do in Vegas, but I feel like it's a party town. And when I have gone, it seems like that was the thing to do, is party. I'm not a party person. But do you live in Vegas? Corey, oh my God. I think I'm Braun. Corey, thank you for the super chat. To the most beautiful girl in the world. I believe it's both genders because of one thing: ego. Men feel more important when they sleep with a lot of women. Women want to be like men to show that they could do it too. Oh, interesting observation. I agree, and I do want to touch on those subjects too. But thank you, Chris, Hustleman, and Corey. I appreciate you guys for the super chat. I agree. I absolutely agree. But what I was talking about with, see, this is why I'm going to jump topics. Oh my God. I was talking about women. Oh, okay. So say you go to a party or a club. Okay, as a man, I feel like men would, okay, not me as a man, you know what I'm saying. You, as gentlemen, would probably see definitely more than one attractive female. If it's like a poppin' club or party, you're gonna see several women, especially if you're in LA, several women that are fine, and several women you would potentially sleep with. Also, if you really are trying to get laid, you would like go with maybe even like a 5 or something easy. It's like, and I'm not speaking for everybody. I'm just saying the odds of a man finding one or more attractive women in a public setting versus a woman could go to 4 clubs in a night and not find a single dude that she's attracted to, because women have such freaking high standards and they look for everything. Like, especially if they're looking physically, they have to be like, oh my God, he has to be super fine. Like, he has to have a great face and a great body and a great personality and a great like, they'll look for so many different things. But I feel like the odds of a man going out to get laid versus a woman going out to get laid, like, her intention wasn't initially to go out and find someone to bang. It was like, I'm out here with the girls and whatever. You know, it's like, yes, ladies cheat, I know that. But what I'm saying is, like, the odds of a woman finding like a million options for herself versus a man going out and finding a million options, it's like, a man will most likely find what he's attracted to more than the woman. Like, women, so I think that's what we mean by options, because guys like to say women cheat more because they have options. And the reason why they say that about women is because, you know, one fine chick could have a trillion dudes in her DMs and in real life hitting on her all the time, right? So you guys would look at that as she has options. Chances are she will like 0 of all of those options. So those aren't even options for her. Those might look like options, but she won't want the entire alphabet. Like, girls can be really freaking picky. Again, I'm not speaking for all of them, but you guys are so funny. But yeah, women aren't just gonna like want like everything. And I think women do tend to believe that guys will like sleep with anything, whatever. Now, you're probably going to deny that that's not true, but me being bisexual, it's like when I was single and interested in women, I would notice like even if a woman who's not that attractive physically, if she was like interested in me, that's still somewhat intriguing for some reason. It's like I get the temptation. It's like just wanting a woman who's like a woman, like a woman doesn't have to be a 12 for you to get with her. You would probably settle for, like, depending on the day or the alcohol intake, you guys would settle for a lot less than you know what I'm saying? Whereas like a woman's standards, like, they really be picky out here. So it's not like women have options for days. But I know it also depends on the person, because there are some guys who will say like, yo, I'm not a 10 physically, so I don't have women after me like that. So, you know, we don't have options like that. Like, and I guess it varies and it's different, but like, say you're a dude who has either clout or money, or girls think you just fine as hell. If you're one of those, then you for sure have like a trillion kabillion options for days, as far as like fine women throwing themselves at you. But the point is, like, I feel like the odds of a really fine woman cheating on her man versus like a really fine dude cheating on his woman, I just feel like I know a lot of faithful, fine girls. But again, I'm not trying to sit here and act like women are all like perfect. I'm saying, like, I don't think they're as willing. Like, first of all, it's hard as hell for a woman to find a dude who can please her in every way, like please her. But that's another thing. Like, even to get a woman into bed is so much work, because like they're so mental. Like, they need that mental connection. Let me stop because I got a super chat. Robert, thank you for the super chat. I think it has to do with trust and honesty more than anything. Oh, absolutely. I know there's a saying, not a saying, but like a thing where people say, like, oh, if they're on your case about cheating all the time, it's because they're doing it. I'm not necessarily a believer in that, because like women will just always expect their guys to cheat. They just used to it. It's not actually because they're doing it, but like a lot of times we just get hurt so much that we just expect everyone to just do it like it's a habit. And women get into mentality of like, no guy could ever be faithful to me, but also they just picking the wrong ones. But even so, a woman could have the most faithful guy in the world and still think that, just because of things that happened in the past and things that remind her of the past, you know. But chicks will smash if you got enough bread. That's true. But again, we're talking Jenny might leave you over some Chick-fil-A. I do love food. I have never cheated. I've suddenly broken up with my. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, I know there's a lot of good guys out there that are getting played by women too, but women are going to be out here playing like the innocent ones, playing the angels and acting like we don't do anything. But women do too. The difference, I mean, there are differences. Oh, what do you consider cheating? Oh my God, that's another thing. I feel like there's so much to say. Also, what you consider cheating is a good point, because everyone has their own perspective on what is considered cheating. Like, what do you guys consider cheating? I really wish this thing was up to speed, because I gotta wait for you guys' responses. Oh, thanks. I'm waiting for you guys to tell me what you consider cheating. Okay, I'm gonna just go ahead and say we all have different perspectives on what's cheating, right? In my mind, I think of it like cheating and just doing something you shouldn't be doing can easily go hand in hand. Meaning, if you have to hide something from somebody, you already messing up, because if you're hiding it from them, it's for a reason. So you probably shouldn't be doing it, because if there was nothing wrong with it, you wouldn't be hiding it. Hustle Man, thank you for the super chat. I think women are a lot more petty and sneakier than guys. That's very true. They really are. I'm not sure why it is that women are so much better at hiding things, because when I say better, again, I don't mean that as a good thing. Like, better as in like, oh, it's great that women can hide stuff better than guys. No, that's not good at all. If anything, I wish women were just as bad at it as guys, so they could stop putting the blame on guys all the time. But I do feel like it's usually one person. Like, I feel like it's not like hella couples that are both cheating on each other consistently. Like, I think it's always like there's two people in a relationship. One person's probably treating the other person so good, and the other person's screwing them over. Like, that's how I see it. I don't think it's two people equally screwing each other over. I think one person is like giving them their all, and the other person's just out here, you know, in my opinion. And it's rare to find that, which is why I always say it's great to be best friends with someone. That way you can be open and honest. Like, if you see something you like, you could just tell me. Or if I see something I like, I could just tell, you know, like, it's easier that way. But nowadays, there's not a lot of people that want to do that, because they think that you should just be with one person. And, you know, I agree with that. But at the same time, like, sometimes our significant others, like, when you're with someone for a long time, I can see how your eyes would wander. You would want someone else or crave something else. And like, there's nothing wrong with that. Well, I don't want to say there's nothing wrong with that, but it's unrealistic to say that like your partner is only going to have eyes like for you. Like, they're not going to look at anything else. Because a woman, like I said on my last live, a woman could say all day that her man shouldn't be looking at other females, but if a fine dude walks by, she's for sure going to check him out. So like, you know, but at the same time, I don't personally know hella women that are really just out here like cheating on their man with every dude. Like I don't I don't even know women that I don't know. Okay, I know maybe a small handful that will like if they're talking to dude, like they're not official yet, then they'll kind of start like doing some things. But my friends that I know that are in a relationship like don't look to have other guys. Like they're not just sitting like girls don't sit around talking about like, oh my God, yeah, so I cheated on my boyfriend with this guy. What do you think about him? Like we don't do that. Whereas dudes could be like, hey man, hey yo, so there was this girl at the bar last night, bro. She was on my dude. And like guys can talk about like who they've been with and who and what they did, yada yada with each other. Like it's normal. But I don't know girlfriends who just get in a little semicircle and are like, oh my God, so who should we cheat on next? Like they don't they don't be doing that. Usually when women are talking to their friends, they're complaining about what their dude's doing. Like, why isn't he texting me back? Why isn't he da, da, da? And it's not because they're on some sneaky shit. It's usually because they want to be treated with the same respect that they're giving their dude. Like they're over here like trying, like just wanting to communicate with their man, just wanting to talk to him. But a lot of times they're not answering because they're doing other things. And again, this is probably me sounding biased, so I'm not just gonna be little dudes because I know, like you guys are saying, you've never done that, and that I appreciate the gentlemen out here that don't, because you know, even if you are on here and you're saying like, yeah, I have cheated in the past, whatever, for X, Y, and Z, there's no like right or wrong answer. I'm not gonna like tell you you're wrong for doing that because everyone, you know, it's all perspective. If you feel like you need to be in a relationship and you want other people to, then you know that's your decision to make. But just know that that's something that if you feel like cheating on your significant other, then that's something you would have to be okay with your significant other doing too. But probably not. I'm gonna have women mad at me for giving away their secrets. I know. Oh, I didn't even get to the half of it yet. I'm about to tell you how they do it too. They're not gonna like that, but it's okay because there's not a lot of women on here. Okay, back on topic. So we were talking about. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I forgot. I didn't even read all of you guys' Instagram messages yet. Okay, I was just going off on my own tangent. So men. Okay, someone said men cheat more because they're weak and don't have their mind on their own paper. Maybe that's a guy said that too. That's kind of wow. I wouldn't say that about everybody. Suppose I'm on their cheating line, but don't judge that. Screw IG, just go off on your own tangent. I know, but I told you guys I wouldn't incorporate you. All right. Men are more obvious at it. Women can hide it better. True. And I still don't know why that is, why women were created to be like the most ultimate detectives. But I've said this in another live too, that when when you think about how great women are at being detectives, like sneaking and finding things and like, you know, finding a story you posted and like and zooming in on like the girl's hand in the background or something. Like girls have their own ways of finding stuff because they're super sneaky. So if you think about that, think about how easy it has to be for them to do those things. Because if men can't think logically enough to be as detective as a woman to find those things, and they're not going to be as detective enough to find what a woman's doing. So women use like whatever it is she uses to try to track you guys down and find out what you're doing wrong. They're probably doing what you did in a way sneakier way because they're just doing what you failed to cover up. Girls always looking for a reason to break up. Nah, we just get upset about everything. That's really what it is. Women because she get hot 24/7. But yeah, I'm gonna get to that though. I'm definitely gonna get to why women or how women cheat women same as men. Women because they can't keep a real relationship. Women because they just can't keep a real relationship. What? I feel like that's men and women because men and women be in relationships with each other. So if they both single, then never mind. What? I'm not. Some of these are weird, man. This is why I can't. Literally, I'm not. I'm just gonna put you on blast, bro. What? 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 Okay. People are saying both. Men be doing all the cheating more than women because they're such bad liars. I think guys can be good liars. They're just not very good at covering up their tracks. But guys definitely be lying really good. Maybe not as good as women, but guys can put on acts. Like y'all will come up with anything and everything. The craziest. I feel like if a woman cheated, she would come up with a better explanation of what she was doing when she wasn't answering your call as opposed to a man. Like I feel like if a dude was trying to cover something up, he would come up with the weirdest, craziest, whatever story he could pull up his butt that's not going to be logical, but it's going to force the woman to have to just be like, okay, I believe that stupid shit because I love you. But I feel like for a woman, like she'll really have a whole backstory generated and witnesses and yeah. I know both parties and both parties cheat. They get all their homies in on that. Not all, but like, you know, whoever say was involved, say a guy was out with his or say a guy says to his girl he was out with his boys. You know, like the Kevin Hart stuff. Y'all will have someone ready to answer the questions. But yeah, I was with him all night. I'm sorry I'm missing you guys' messages. If you send super chat, I won't miss it. Okay, everyone's definition on cheating is different. You should do a live on this. Well, yes, I think I mentioned that everyone's definition of cheating is different. But to me, in this case, I'm more so looking at it as not just cheating as a whole, but like just hiding something from your significant other. Just doing shady, sneaky shit. Things that they wouldn't be okay with. I know, the deceiver. Thank you, guys. Trying to figure out how to sit. Okay. People who play games with people cheat. Low lifes cheat. Pieces of shit cheat. Well, I mean, I'm trying not to insult nobody here, okay? Because I know, I'm sure there's some people on here. Raise your hand if you cheated. Give me a little emoji if you have cheated in the past. Again, we all have different definitions of cheating, but essentially, we just look at cheating as something we're not okay with our partner doing behind our back. What are you guys? Okay. Because they're trash. They didn't even say men or women on that one. Women because they're better liars and they have more opportunity to do it. 50-50. Neither, but hoes cheat the most. That's a fact. That is a fact. My thing is, like, if your reason for cheating is because you just, you want multiple women or you want multiple men, or if you just want to sleep with other people, like you can do that single. Like, I don't see why you gotta be in a relationship with somebody if you want other people, because I think that's the whole point of being single, is so you have that option to get with whoever you want. But it's like, why even get into a relationship with someone if you do want to sleep with other people, if that's your intention? Like, if you want to crave this person and that person and that person, it's like, you don't gotta break someone's heart to do that. You could be single and not break any hearts and still get with these people. Like, you don't gotta, Oh, y'all never cheated. Okay. Bizlo, thank you for the super chat. How's it going? We out here just talking about cheaters. I don't know what y'all talking about. I hate trying to read these and catch up when I missed like everything you guys are. Okay, I feel like it's a 60-40 on men. Women, they tend to get away with it more, can go a whole relationship without getting caught. That could be true, but that's usually on. I feel like when women will cheat on a good dude. I don't know. Well, it really depends. Because like I said, a lot, like there's women who'll cheat when they're unhappy. There's women, I mean, I'm not trying to say that women aren't gonna cheat just because women aren't perfect either. So I have heard stories of women just being out here and being hoes and just wanting other people too, but I don't hear it as often, and I don't necessarily think it's because they're not getting caught. I really don't think they do it as much. It's like, yes, they can get away with it more, but do they do it more? I personally don't think so. But then again, it just depends. I don't know every woman in the world, so I can only speak for the women that I've known. Like I've known a lot of really attractive women, especially in this industry, who have great personalities and great looks and great everything, but I know I've known them while they're in relationships and they're super faithful. So I can only speak for the women that I know of. But I can say that when women do cheat, there's usually there's reasons behind it. Now, I've asked this question on the Combos app before, and I know he's not on here, but there was this dude on there who was just like, nope, women literally just want to have sex all the time with different dudes, so they just hoes, so that's why they cheat. All my women friends cheat. And I'm like, where are you getting these women friends from? Because I have a lot of guy friends. I would like to meet these horny women friends. You know, because I've never known of women to just be like complete horn dog trying to bang everything. Like I don't know women that just be. I mean, I'm sure there are some, but I think the majority of women aren't like that, because if that were the case, then like they wouldn't be calling guys pigs all the time, because they're the pigs. Like there's just women have such high freaking standards when it comes to men. They want the perfect Superman, everything dude. Like they're not, and you know, like I said, I'm sure they're out there, but I don't think there's like billions of them. I don't think there's a bunch of horny women trying to fuck everything they see, because if that were the case, we'd be evened out at that point, because there's a lot of guys that want to do that. So it's like, but I don't think that's how it is, because even if you get on a dating app, it's like how many, there's like so many examples, prime examples. It's like, of all the guys I've known to get on a dating app, it's like majority of the women on there are probably not gonna say anything, but all the guys are always gonna want to pay. Like, I don't know. I just think as far as like, you know, women that belong to the streets, I don't think that's every chick out here. Like, I don't think that's every fine chick with a great personality type of, like, I think those are probably chicks that just don't get dudes and need somebody. Like those females probably have a hard time getting a dude, and which is why they're so like that. But I think women will usually be unhappy with a dude before they even do anything. But also, like I was saying before, when it comes to a woman, like even cheating with a guy, it's like she's not just gonna pick whatever random dude she can find to cheat on. Like she would have to, sometimes it's even like they just meet someone better in her mind, but in order for that to happen, it would have to be a woman that's like, A, not being treated good, like she's not happy at home, or B, she was wrong to let someone else in her life and was communicating with someone that she could possibly be interested in. So like, okay, for example, say a woman is being treated well by her man. Say she's dating one of you, and you guys are perfect, right? You guys are great, amazing gentlemen, who won't cheat on your woman, who'll treat her like a queen or whatever. Say a girl has that guy. You would think she's not going to cheat on that guy. But if she were to, I feel like most likely it would be because maybe she met a dude that maybe excited her more, was more interesting than him or whatever. But the point with that being said is she wasn't a good enough woman for you because she allowed herself to be open to talk to someone that could have been worth falling for, like someone basically giving into temptation. Because there's ways, yeah, of course, we're always, there's always going to be someone that looks better, or someone that seems like they might, you know, like there's temptation everywhere, but it's all about opening yourself up and allowing that temptation in your life as opposed to pushing it away. Like for me, like I'm a pusher. Like I'm like, there's no, I have no time for nobody else other than my dude. So like even I won't put myself in a position to where I would be tempted. Whereas like women are very sweet and kind and will like entertain someone just for a compliment or because they're bored or because it's an attractive dude that was being nice to her. And, you know, women will easily be like, oh my God, you're so funny. Oh my God, you're so cute. And then that's where it starts because you guys are going to start or she would start texting him and they start talking on the phone. And then she starts realizing that she likes him. Oh my God, I have a good man at home, but I like this guy now. She starts talking to her friends about it. And that's one of the times when women could possibly cheat. But at the end of the day, her dude did nothing wrong. It was her fault because she shouldn't have even entertained it. If she sees a good dude, she needs to keep walking. That's what the hell she needs to do. She needs to not even give a second. That's how I feel. Like, I don't think. Oh, you're doing that, girl. Hustle Man, thank you for the sticker. Appreciate it. The pear, right? It's a pear. Hustle Man, what's your opinion on all this? I know I said a lot. But I really do feel like, why would you walk past a good dude? Now I'm confused. Oh, no, not the good dude. I'm saying if a woman has a good dude and she sees something else that somewhat interests her, she should just keep walking. I'm not saying she needs to walk past a good dude. She needs to stay with the good dude and keep her eyes and her focus on this good dude and not leave any room open for temptation or anything, because that's how all that starts. And that goes for dudes too. Like if you gotta freaking find woman or a good woman, or she's treating you right, she's making you happy, like no other woman needs your freaking attention. And like I said, if you want the attention of other women, then just be single. I definitely believe women are undisputed champions of cheating. Dang. It's hard to even say because you don't even hear about a lot of cases. Like I personally don't hear about a lot of women cheating, and not necessarily because they're good at hiding it, because women cannot keep secrets. They have to vent to someone. They have to tell somebody something. So if a woman is doing something, I promise you 9 out of 10 times she's not keeping it to herself. She's gonna tell her girlfriends or and you think those girlfriends can keep her secrets? No one. Women can't keep secrets. We just can't. So she's gonna tell someone. So word's gonna get around. So the fact that, I don't know, again, it's different because like I said, there's some good dudes out there who say that they know that they've been cheated on by women and stuff, or they've seen their chick friends cheating on their dudes and everything. So it's all perspective, I guess. It's who you know, what you've seen. But I want us to help each other because I feel like there would be a lot less issues, which I tell you guys this all the time. Just freaking communicate, you know? Like, I think if you want, I personally think that if you do crave someone other than your significant other, then you should probably just be single. You could have them both at that point. Sleep with your former significant other. You know, like you can, or don't jump into a relationship if you're the type of person who gets hella chicks, then you shouldn't be with somebody right now if you feel like you're gonna want those other chicks. And then you guys that are saying that you've never cheated before, you need to look out for the signs. For one, there's things that we got to do to try to keep a woman interested, right? So there's definitely, I know this is bad to say, so you don't get cheated on. I mean, ultimately, you just want to find someone who's just not going to cheat. But how do you just find that, right? Like, how do you even know? So at least know that if you at least know that you're doing your part in making her happy and making her only want you, and the feeling's mutual, then that's at least a step forward into not developing a cheater in your household. Corey, thank you for the super chat. Do you think feminism play do you think feminism do you think feminism play a role with women cheating? I'm gonna need you to rephrase that for me, because I feel like do you think feminism feminists play a role with women cheating? Could you, I'm sorry, Corey, you're gonna have to specify for me. I'm not sure. To my opinion, it's 50. Oh, Will Jordan, thank you for the super chat. He said, to my opinion, it's 50-50, but the question is, who is more addicted to sex, men or women? Oh, well, you guys know how you say when you get married that the girl doesn't want to have sex as much no more. So, like, I feel like men just always, like, men be wanting it more. I'm lucky enough in my relationship, I think we both want it equally a lot, but I feel like women tend to not want it as much. Like, there's certain times of days that they'll want. That's another reason why I don't think women cheat as much, is because they don't just want sex all the time. Like, a lot of the women I know are always like, oh, I want a man to stimulate my mind first. And then my guy friends that have girlfriends, they'll talk about how much work it is to get their woman to, they gotta like massage them, rub their feet, make them feel good, like do all this stuff to cater to them, to get them in the mood to do stuff. So it's like they're not even in the mood to do things all the time. I mean, a good handful of them, and they're very much about mental stimulation. Like, you have to stimulate their mind and everything else. And yeah, it's not as easy. Like, for a chick, I think a chick just, okay, think about it like this. Take a random chick and say you're single, and a chick just reaches for your junk and just tries to grab your thing and just pull it out. How would you react to that? Are you gonna be like, oh my God, stop, I have a girlfriend? Probably not. I feel like the odds of that happening are slim. Whereas if a dude would try to stick his hand in a girl's pants, she would die probably that day. So I'm just saying, what's easy, you get what I'm saying? All right, let me go back to these. So thank you, Will, for that. Miko, dang it, why do I always say your name wrong? Miko, fudge, I almost forget, I'm sorry. We need to think of like nicknames for each other. He said, hey, little bit. So that's my nickname, I guess. Thank you for the super chat. Hustle man, if you ever cheat, I'm your man. I am one of the few faithful women out here. But I do wish that more women didn't feel the need. Well, also men and women. Like, I wish that like people would just stay single if they want other people, because it's really not that hard. But at the same time, like, I understand the temptation of a woman. But also, back to what I was saying about women. Corey, did you specify, by the way? I don't remember if you corrected what I was asking you. Maybe not. Okay. Okay. So back to, what did I say, women? Oh, okay. Whenever women cheats. Thank you, Neil. I think when it comes to women cheating, it's like they want a dude to have like the full package, basically, which that's hard to ask for, because it's not like women can be the full package for a dude. But basically, I'm just telling you guys, like, for one, if you really don't want your chick to go nowhere, you really got to put it down in the bedroom, because chicks will stay with a dude who I'm not saying to be a douche, but I'm saying, like, you know how they say women date assholes, right? A lot of times assholes just so happen to be they be giving really good D to women. So women will stick around for the D even if the dude's an asshole. So imagine if you're a sweetheart, a gentleman, and you putting it down in the bedroom. Like, why is she gonna want to go nowhere? Why would she? That's what I'm saying. Oh, thank you guys. I feel like you guys don't even know. You guys don't know who I'm referring to if I don't read the whole message out loud. But yeah, women just be wanting, like, they, at the end of the day, it's like they want a man to make them feel like a freaking queen, and they want good D. And it's like, if you can give her both of those, I don't see why she would want to leave, because first of all, it's hard for a woman to find someone that's very compatible with her in bed, because women have such, like I said, they have high standards in every department, especially when it comes to, you know, their sexual partners. They won't just settle for just anybody. Whereas I feel like with a woman, it's like, okay, whenever a guy says like a woman's pussy is trash, whenever a guy says it, like, I've had some guy friends say that about some girls, but I don't remember, I feel like I've asked them before what that even means exactly, like what makes it trash, because like because at the same time guys will say like, oh, but she's like moldable, like, you know, like you guys could still, like, a girl can't really, like, the sex can't really be so terrible that you wouldn't do it again with a fine chick. Like, I feel like if a fine chick was trash, you could possibly still do it. I don't know, but I don't know what makes that trash per se, because I don't have a thing to put in women to know that feel, you know, we do things differently around here, so so I don't know, but yeah. With that being said, you could still probably get with a fine chick regardless of that, right? Can you? I don't know. But if you can, women can't do that. Women can rarely just put up with a dude if she feels like the sex is terrible. Like, I've been in relationships where I was extremely unhappy with the sex, but I was like, it's still a good dude. It's still a good relationship. It's just that's not there. But that definitely, like, it would put thoughts in my mind of like, you know, not cheating thoughts, but, well, for me, no, but other girls, yes. But for me, it would put thoughts in my mind like, wow, is my sex just going to be trash forever? Like, do I really want to be stuck with someone and always hate the sex? And then, like, it makes you think, like, should I not be with this person because of that, or whatever? Like, it just puts different thoughts in the girl's head. So you gotta put it down. Like, you if you want to, if you guys feel like you're not good at it, I mean, you would know if you're good or if you're not good. She will let you know one way or another. But what? Some of these messages, man. Dang, I forgot what I'm saying. I read this. One of the chats said, "Hey Jenny, have you ever felt that curve?" And I couldn't. I would know what curve you're referring to. Nick and I, thank you for the super chat. What's up, Jenny? How are you? I'm good. I'm over here talking about how why women cheat and how we could potentially prevent this. Besides the obvious, don't date a hoe, because you don't really know till you know. Oh, that's the curve you're talking about. Okay. Okay. That's what I was saying, right? We're talking about the bedroom. Yeah, if y'all need some pointers, Pornhub is an easy website to go to, you know, like, watch what dudes do in pornos and just do that. just learn that, because I feel like there's guys who like don't be knowing what they're doing, and it's like there's literal tutorials for you guys. Like there's videos on sites. Just watch what those guys do, or watch 50 Shades of Grey. I don't know what to tell you. Like it like you can, there's literal tutorials. What are you guys saying? I really want to go back and read all this. No, that's not all women want. That's definitely not. I'm saying that's a big factor in keeping her like just wanting to bang you. Point ain't real. True, but girls do want to be banged like that. That's why 50 Shades of Grey is such a good movie. Corey, thank you for the super chat. Feminism deals with women being strongly independent. Okay, so just yeah. Feminism deals with women being strongly independent from the traditional norms of society. Do you see feminism as a factor for women to cheat because of the strong independence that they proclaim? Okay, so you're just thinking of like just feminist values, pretty much. I don't know why I didn't get that from what you said, but that could be. It sounds like you've dealt with that. But it could, it's also like kind of, I look at it as also like a vengeance thing. Like sometimes women will be cheated on and would rather stay and cheat as well than to break up. But I don't know. I don't really think of that as like as a factor. Yeah, because of a woman's like strong independence. I don't know. If anything, I mean, well, it could be different, because from what you're saying, you probably are speaking from experience, from either from you or for a friend or something. But for me, like, I don't think as a woman we wouldn't think of it like that. Like it usually has to be like an issue or a discontent that we're feeling, or because usually when it comes to like just the strong independence and stuff that we have, and like wanting to show that we're a badass woman, and like we don't look at it like that. I feel like that's more of like a guy thing as far as ego, like of what women they can get, or which woman they've been with and so forth. But for a woman, it's really not like that, because like, well, for one, it's also not a competition for us. Like, we can't rack up numbers like you guys and be proud of it. Like, the more bodies we have, the more ashamed we are of ourselves, or like we're not proud of it, which is why a lot of women lie about their numbers, because they're not out here like, man, yeah, I go with this, I go with that. Well, like, I feel like guys can brag about that stuff. They can be like, man, I go with this baddie, I go with this one, hey yo, I go with this one, that's fire. But a woman can't do that. Like, if she names more than one guy in a sentence, I feel like it automatically, for some reason, just makes us look bad. In my opinion, I don't think it's a flex when it goes like, oh yes, I've been with that guy, and I've been with him too. Oh, and him, and yeah, him also. Like, I don't think it's like a type of thing. I don't know if I answered your question. Arthur, thank you for the sticker, Arthur. How's it going? Arthur, I appreciate you always comment. I saw you commenting on my old videos today. Thank you. I appreciate you. You're a real one. I got a lot of real ones on here. Arthur, Neil, Tony. I don't know where Tony went. There's a lot of you on here. Let me know if I'm missing anybody. Really explain Kim Kardashian. First of all, we're bringing Kim into this. She's a whole nother topic. Like, she's her own topic. That's totally different, you know? Like, I can't be like, guys are not all bad. Ugh, but look at Mike Myers. Like, I'm not about to bring up someone that's like the epitome of, never mind. Anyways, now y'all are just naming women that be out here. But no, for real, like, I really don't think women just be out here bragging about like all the dudes. Like, I don't think it's a flex. I don't think it should be either. But women also aren't going to look at a guy's numbers and think that's a flex either. If anything, they think it's intimidating. But they could also look at it as a turn on. I don't know. Women can be confusing. What? It's Akuma. Oh, thanks, guys. My ring size is, honestly, my ring finger is like a 3.5. I got some really tiny fingers. Don't look at my hands. I don't have nails. So let's go back to the Instagram. I'm sorry, I got a funny text. I got distracted. All right. So I'm gonna go back to the Instagram stuff on here. Okay. So on Instagram, again, for those of you who are just tuning in, I had a poll on Instagram that said, who cheats more, men or women, and why? So that's what I'm reading, is what you guys said. Oh, Jay Meister said, can I get a birthday shout on your live stream? Today's my birthday. Happy birthday! Or was it yesterday? No, I'm assuming it was today. Jay, if you in here, happy birthday. Said both genders are guilty regardless who cheats more. Very true. I know some people are like, why are we talking about who cheats more? Like, why does it matter? It don't. It's just a discussion. We're just trying to, it's just a topic. But I also do want to help you guys know a little bit of women's secrets and a little bit of how they cheat and how to catch them, because it's just not fair. Like, why is it so easy for it's like, I know women are going to be like, don't put us out there, don't put our secret. Like, why? So your bad habits aren't exposed so you can keep doing it? No, absolutely not. No, I'm here to expose not just women, but everybody. Why? Because ultimately, if you're cheating, you're hurting somebody, right? Like I was saying before, I'm not trying to like shame people who are cheating and tell you that it's wrong, but I think y'all know if you're hiding something, that it ain't right. We do have multiple genders, yes. Okay. Not satisfied with their marriage or relationship, wanting more. Yeah, exactly. Like, some people just don't be satisfied with the person that they're with, whether it's a relationship. Yeah. Okay. So whether it's sexual or emotional, maybe they're missing something or they're lacking in something in some areas. It's like, if you're lacking in any areas, your partner is still gonna need that. If you're not fulfilling your partner's needs, they're gonna get it somewhere, or they're just gonna be unhappy. If they're the faithful type, like the no matter what, I will always be faithful type, then I guess it don't really matter, because they're gonna stay regardless, but they're not gonna be happy. So ultimately, you want to just give your partner what they need and what they want, but it also has to be 50-50. Like, I think both parties should be, like I said, giving each other. Oh, this is a good message I heard this morning. Someone was talking about like relationship advice, and they said you shouldn't be in a relationship and being the only one giving. Like, if you're putting all of your energy, your time, and everything into this relationship, and you're not receiving anything in return that's remotely close to what you're putting in, then that's not a healthy relationship, because you're just gonna feel like you're just gonna feel like you're doing all this for what? Like, yes, it feels good to make someone happy and do things for someone else, but like, what is that doing for you? You can only give so much, but are you happy? Are they making you happy? Are they doing anything to make you feel good about yourself? And in any way, are they doing anything for you like you're doing for them? Because like I said, as a man, you are also the prize. You are 1,000% also the prize, and you guys deserve to be treated the way that you treat a woman. Michael, dang it. I think it's Miko, fudge, I don't know. I'm sorry. We're gonna do this every time. As a bisexual, do you consider it cheating when you're with a woman? If I am in a relationship, and I am, but okay, me being in a relationship, if I were to be with a woman behind my man's back, that is absolutely cheating. Yeah, definitely. He'd have to know that shit. Or he'd have to be involved. Thank you for the super chat. That's a good question. Yeah, I definitely do. And I don't look at it as okay because it's a girl. I still think it's like, regardless, if I have to hide something, then it's not okay. If it's discussed, like if I'm like, oh, I think this girl like looks good, I still wouldn't like. I wouldn't want to get with a female or with anybody without my partner involved. I want to get with a dude, another dude, period. But I wouldn't want to be with a female if my man isn't involved, just because it's just I don't know. It's just because I just don't. I just don't because, like I said initially, like if I'm in a relationship with somebody, I'm with them because I just want to be with them. If I wanted other people, I wouldn't be in a relationship with one person. I would be single and would be with other people. So it's like I can understand how people can be in relationships and, like, you know, say you get in a relationship with a woman and you feel insecure, you feel like she might want other, you know, what if she wants this guy or that guy or whatever. Like if she's a good girl, she got with you because she wants to be with you. She didn't get with you because she's gonna want better or whatever. Like she got with you to be with you. Whereas with dudes, sometimes they'll just date a woman because she seems like a good woman. Or maybe they think for now she's probably the best they're going to get until they meet someone else. But I feel like when women get into a relationship, they typically will get into a relationship with a guy knowing she has to let go of whatever dudes she had before and it doesn't want them, because if she had even a thought in her mind of wanting someone else, she wouldn't have gotten with you in the first place, because she wants you, she wants to be with you, you know. Whatever you do in the dark will come to light. Yes, Corey, absolutely. I agree with that. What's crack-a-lackin'? Jenny do love watching SpongeBob. Y'all know I love SpongeBob. I put it in all my videos. It's Akuma. Yes. Okay. I feel like every time I want to say something, I forget. All right. For those of you just tuning in, I'm reading you guys' messages off of Instagram. Well, your poll. So if you guys have a question, you can send a super chat. Okay. Both, but this wouldn't be a question if we were just more accountable of ourselves. Women. Men are just more likely to admit it. Women will hide it and have more numbers. They don't be wanting to, though. That's the thing. Like, women don't really want to. And if they do, they're not happy with it themselves. But I know dudes who would, like, willingly just want to bang anything and everything that it's like they'll have a girl, a wife and baby, posting pictures of both, and will still be like hitting up chicks to do stuff with, just for like, why? Oh my god, that's the worst too. That one annoys me, is when like I'll have guy friends who I know are in a happy marriage and like and have a baby, and they posting hella pictures of it, bragging about how amazing their wife is, but like meanwhile they're talking about all the hoes they're slaying, and I'm just like, well, you know, I'm not gonna judge them. I'm not gonna sit there and be like, you shouldn't be doing it, because then they wouldn't be venting me about it, clearly. But at the same time, like, why do that? Like, why even? Like, if you're arching on your person, that's not freaking posting that like your significant other like they're your one and only. That's just a slap. That's a major slap in the face, because you can go in public with it. All right. Because they want to try another taste. Whoa. I think for people on here who are just answering and not saying men or women, they mean women. Men cheat more. Women, they just get caught less. Women cheat more because men can't cheat by himself, and there's more women than men. What? What? We don't even got to talk about that one. Some people just don't know what they want. That's facts. That is facts. Women, most of them expect more than what a man can give, never satisfied. Men, because we are weak. On of girls. What did I just read? I don't remember what I read. What are you talking about? I'm talking to my phone. Sorry, guys. Okay, going back to these. This is what I'm going through. All right. Men because of the girls who has body like yours. Oh, thanks. But no, that's I don't know how to take that one actually. Okay, but see that's what I'm saying. Like guys be wanting like anything. Oh. I think it's a tie because I've been with a few married women. The husbands don't listen or cheating. I think it's a tie because I've been with a few married women. Their husbands don't listen or cheating. Okay. Okay, we'll see. See, there's a good logical one in there. I feel like I don't know what I just read in the past 5 minutes, but okay, men who don't listen to the girls. So if a woman's feeling neglected, I also did a video like this. I put a why women cheat video, and I showed like some of the reasons. Whoa, didn't see that. Sorry guys. Okay. So women, there's so much more available to them. We talked about that before. About the same, but men, they think they won't get caught and get comfortable. Oh, that's a good point. Men don't think they'll get caught and they get comfortable. I do feel like a lot of men can get comfortable. That men get comfortable in their relationships and to the point where they're just not treating their girl as good as they did in the beginning. Like when you get comfortable with a girl, it's like when you it's so different than when you first get with the person and you're first catering to them. But I get it because it's not just a man's fault per se, but there's a lot of relationships, and I've been in several where a guy would do everything to win me over in the beginning and do everything perfect in the beginning stage of the relationship, and then over time that just dies down and they just get comfortable and stop doing the things that they used to do, and then it's stuff like that that could also make a woman feel neglected, whatever. Now in my case, I'm not the cheating type, so I would just be upset and just stay with the person, be stupid, and just stay with someone that I'm not happy with because they're not treating me right. Whereas other women would probably wander off and find someone who will give them that attention, who will give them what they need. But for a man, like I know that it doesn't also necessarily mean that all guys get comfortable and all guys are going to stop doing what they did. Some women probably also stop doing what they did in the beginning because women tend to wear masks in the beginning. Yes, the honeymoon phase, exactly. So it's not necessarily a guy's fault if a guy isn't putting in 100%, 110% like he did in the beginning. Sometimes the woman shows her true colors and she starts nagging more and having more problems with everything and becoming that girlfriend that's like more of a headache and a pain in the butt more than, so it's like it's a two-way street. It's like both parties can contribute to lacking what they need. My dog's trying to go outside. So in that sense, that's where communication comes into play. And like I always talk about how important communication is, again, not just for you guys, but for me, for everybody, like communicating with your partner on what you need. If a girl feels like her man isn't doing enough or doing what he used to do, then the guy needs to also say like, hey, you're not doing what you used to do either. And I think because men bottle stuff in so much that they're just sitting there getting scolded by a woman on everything they're doing wrong, that they don't even speak up about what they have a problem with because they're too busy getting yelled at by somebody. So it's like, in that sense, a woman's going to think she's not doing anything wrong. She's going to think she's doing everything right, and he's the one in the wrong, which that's not usually the case. Oh, thank you, Ronald. Ronald. Tony D, the Naruto Cheaters Edition. Oh, I did Street Fighters Cheaters Edition. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. So that I did cheaters video. Well, actually, that has nothing to do with what we're saying, but the why women cheat. How I think I did why. No, I did why women cheat. Yeah, I did that skit. And I was just throwing a couple of reasons out there of like why women do. But yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Like you have to be, I think, you have to be transparent with the person that you're with, communicate with them, be what they need. Yeah, I really don't think it's that difficult for two people to give each other what you need if you're communicating it. The only time that you can't give each other what you need is if you're not listening. So that means women have to listen to the guys too. Because women don't listen to what guys want and need. All right, women, why? I don't know. Money and size, I think. Oh, wow. Oof. All right, so for those of you who, I'm going to take you guys with me because I have to open the door for my dog. Go outside. You said you want to go outside. Oh my God, I'm sorry. Remy's trying to go out to the patio. There's puppy pads out there. Dang, see, now I forgot what I was saying. Do you have to go out or not? Go. Alrighty. What was I saying, you guys? Look like I need a drink. Do I? I do. What? What was I saying? Dang, communication. Women need to communicate with their guys more. Women need to listen to guys more. I know we talked about that last time. Oh, size and money. Thank you, Maren. Thank you. Yes, absolutely. Unfortunately, women can be not sexually satisfied depending on a guy's size, and that's kind of hard to that's a little more difficult because some things can't be fixed super easy. But I got discount on Blue Chews, y'all, and that helps a lot with things. If y'all got some issues in the bedroom, there's pills and stuff you can take once in a while. Again, like I'm saying, just put it down for your chick, treat her like a queen, but also, and I've preached this to you guys before, don't treat a woman like a queen if she's not treating you like a king. Don't do it. Don't do it. You guys need to feel like, I don't want to say feel like, you don't necessarily have to feel like you're being rewarded by treating a girl like a queen, but they should be putting in as much effort as you are. Because like I said, a lot of women have this mentality of like this don't ever chase a man mentality. Have them chase us. But why? I feel like men have so much more to offer to a girl. Okay, maybe it's both. It's both. Buzz 703. Hello. Thank you so much for the super chat. How's it going? How's your Friday going? How's everyone's Friday going? I know you guys are just here with me. I appreciate you guys kicking it. Okay, next, let me see. Women, because they always, oh no, I lost my spot. Oh, great. Okay, depends on who it is or who is at fault and who flirts the most. Depends on who's at fault and who flirts the most. Yeah. Pretty much. If you feel like your chick is a very flirtatious woman, that's one side. But I don't know, because women can. Oh, thanks. Young Bang. Yeah, Young Bang. I'm not going to read all the letters. um, First of all, if you feel like your woman is just a naturally flirtatious woman, then that should already be sign enough for you to not move forward. And also, it's really hard, I feel like, to decipher a good woman from one that belonged to the streets, because like I said, women be really good at hiding this stuff, but also they don't want to put the time and energy into that, because they know for a woman to cover up her tracks, she has to do more work, because she wants to make sure the guy doesn't know. But at the same time, she got other things to do usually, so like, why even do all that? What do you think on the topic? Well, you guys know what I think. Answer. Everyone says men cheat for new ass, women cheat for actual new feelings. Oh, wow. That's a good one. Men cheat for new ass, women cheat for actual new feelings. I don't have any arguments with that. I'd say men. Oh, Myron, I got your answer on here. I'd say men, but they just want sex, no emotional. Women do it through feelings, so it's worse. Yes, but because they do it through feeling, I feel like you can't just develop those. Women can't just develop those feelings for just anybody. So it can kind of, I feel like, be less likely. Again, I could be wrong. But women, like I said, because they look for so much mentally, like mental stimulation. And when I say mental stimulation, I mean like feeling. It's like they want to have feelings for somebody. Like I said, like I was talking about earlier, how hard it is to get a chick into bed, like how much more work you got to pull. Okay, for example, say you want to smash a chick, right? And you say she wants to go on a date first. You take her to dinner in hopes to smash, right? Of course, you don't tell her that in the beginning, but you probably should. Um, you take her out to dinner. You have to sit through and endure this long conversation with someone you hope to be compatible with, hopefully. Um, you hope that goes well. And then maybe make it back to her place, possibly. Say you watch a movie, you gotta listen to her and talk to her, and it's just like so much buttering up to potentially not smash. So it's like, yes, wasting time, right? Say if you don't. Um, but for a woman, it's like, if a girl wanted to do stuff, she don't gotta do all that. She don't gotta ask a guy like, hey, do you want to go on a date? But like, no, she could probably just be like WYD and you'll be right there. So it's like, for a girl to get it, yes, it is easier, but at the same time, they don't be wanting it as often as dudes do, because if that were the case, then you guys would probably all be getting hella WYD texts all the freaking time. But you don't, because it's usually dudes sending the WYD texts, right? So like, all that effort that a guy would put in to get a chick in bed, you really think she just out here slanging? She out here just slaying, when it's like, a lot of times she just wants someone to connect with emotionally, which, hey, like, you got so much closer. Which I feel like, if she needs to connect with you emotionally, then she's probably not just out here getting with anybody and everybody, because she has to have that. So for her to build that with anyone, that would take time and effort and energy that she's exerting away from her own relationship. And that's too, if you somehow are giving her all that time to indulge into some other man, then I don't know why you so absent, but you need to be in her life more to know that she is not do anything with any, or to know, yeah, to not know that she's doing something with someone else. It's like to know that she's devoting time and energy into someone. Yes, sir. Can I help you? Here's Remy Martin. Anthony, thank you for the super chat. Hi, Jenny. How about how long should the guy deal with the punishment and backlash from his after he's cheated? Ha, not that I did that. It was a friend. That's really hard, honestly, because women will hold that over a guy's head forever. Like, it would take a really, and she's not going to forget it. Like, even if she don't bring it up, which I feel like she probably would, because it's just like a woman thing. I feel like that's really hard to come back from. But I've stayed with dudes after they cheated, and it's like, yeah, you can still make it work. And I'm sure you'd want it to work if you love the person, but also you literally have to just be okay with your girl not always being okay. And when I say that, I mean, like, you would have to literally suck it up every time she brings it up. And that could get really annoying. So it really depends if you want to put up with it, because yes, essentially you did something that was wrong to her, but it's gonna come back and bite you in the butt because she's gonna keep bringing it up all the time. And whether she brings it up in like a playful way, like like that one time you fucked some bitch, you know, or say you're playing a game and somehow that question comes up on a card. Have you ever, you know, it's like, it's very easy for arguments to lead back to that, like to lead back to what you did when you did her wrong. So I guess it's like, yeah, yes, Neil, I agree. Like, you should definitely not bring up things from the past, but it's very hard for a woman not to. Like, I don't know any women that have been cheated on that will just drop it forever and never bring it up. Do you know any girl like that? Have you ever cheated on a girl and she just never brought it up ever again, and you guys just moved past it forever? Like, to this day, she never brought it. Like, no, like, women always, they don't forget things, and they're gonna keep bringing it up. So yeah. Big Timer said just move on because she won't shut up. That's ultimately, I would say, start over with somebody new. But if you really love the person, obviously you got to stay. And if that's the case, if you love her enough, you gotta live through the pain of her bringing it up, because I'm just being realistic. Like, you could definitely say that you don't want them to bring it up, but the only way a woman would not bring it up is if she did something equally as bad to hurt you, and then you hold that over her head and she sees how it feels. Young Bang, thank you for the sticker. Appreciate you. How's your Friday night going? Myron, thank you for the super chat. Yeah, Instagram limits messages. Only reason I said it's worse is because that would mean the female has already detached from the existing relationship emotionally. Love you, stay awesome. Gonna head soon. Aw, thank you, Myron. And I agree. The female has already detached from existing. Yeah, because women will stay. Another reason, if a woman cheats on a guy she's unhappy with, she's staying for whatever reason. She's staying and cheating instead of just leaving. She'll stay and cheat. And if she stays and cheats, at that point, I don't think. Yeah, I definitely think she's what you said. She's detaching herself from that person already, and she's kind of investing in someone else. But they don't really have the time and energy to put into someone emotionally like somebody else, unless you're really doing her dirty. Young Bang, thank you for the super chat. What's good? Okay, I'm going to the next one. Sorry I'm so fidgety, you guys. Okay, back on Instagram again. Men, because women don't put out enough. Oh, that's so much easier than the long. I said the way longer version of that, but yes, because women don't put out enough. He said it so easy. So much easier than what I said. Because they truly believe when they are so fine, no ninja in this world can't reject them. No, he didn't say ninja. Because they truly believe when they're so fine, no ninja in this world can't reject them. Oh, speaking of that, there are women that will want to try to get a guy to cheat. That there's women who tempt a guy to cheat, and so at that point, it's both parties' faults. I don't want to say it's just the woman's fault for luring the guy into her realm, but it's also the guy's fault for even like being available for her. So there's ways to resist temptation. There are, but sometimes our human flesh gets in the way and we just want what we want in that moment. We don't really think of the consequences. Women, statistics prove this. Where are you guys getting these stats from? Do you like Google who cheats more, when women? Where are the stats? Who writes these? Revenge. Oh, revenge. Yeah, like I said, sometimes a woman feels like she's getting cheated on, or if she is getting cheated on, she's gonna do it too. Or either can't be trusted for the way they don't know how to please or treat their women right. I think that it's that men do most of the cheating and they're not being faithful. Men because they're stupid. A guy said that. Damn. Wow. I don't think all guys are stupid. Just like I don't think all women are terrible. Yeah, I'm just saying, I'm gonna say this again. This is wrong for both parties. Whenever I talk about how women be playing dudes and like using them for their money and their food, yes, that's wrong on their part, but it's wrong on your part for letting them. Don't let a woman just take see, that's another thing is like, say you want to smash and you try to take a girl out and then she ends up not putting out, so you just spent your money for what? To not get laid. Women don't be putting out sometimes. Whereas dudes, when would a guy not put out? Oh, I hope I don't pronounce this name wrong. Mael Hive. I'm gonna call you Sir Hive. Thank you for the super chat. I think both cheat almost equally, but it's just that us men are more likely to not tell on the woman more than a woman would tell on the guy. Oh, kind of like an ego thing, probably. Men are more likely to not tell on the woman more than the woman. Okay, yeah, because it's probably for a guy's ego. Like, I doubt a guy would want to go up to his boys and be like, yeah, I got cheated on. Okay, I feel like you guys liked my legs being in it, so I'm going to go back to that. But thank you for the super chat, Marielle. It's the Hive. Bizlo, thank you for the super chat. It's the low-cut shirt and open sweater for me. Oh my god, my laptop is much harder. Oh my god. Sorry. Thank you, Bizlo. Hold on, I gotta adjust. Push your bra. Okay. Moving on. Oh, Miko. Men cheat a lot of times just to be around a non-mean woman. Women be angry like 24/7. Oh, wow. That's big facts, too. Thank you for the super chat. But no, that's a good point. Because that's why I was saying you can't be in a relationship with someone that's just take. Like, you're doing everything for them and they're not doing nothing for you. And sometimes women think that all they need to do is show up. They think they just need to be there. Like they think that their fire cat is enough, but like there needs to be more they're putting on the table if they want to ask for a perfect man to treat them like amazing. They got to do some more for the dude too, So when I say do more for the dude, I don't mean freaking like she got to scale a building for a guy, but one thing that a woman can do more of to keep her man happy is to just, I say this all the time, is to be his peace. Just be freaking nice. Be nice. Like what Miko just said, he said women be angry 24/7 because that's facts. They really do. And like, you know, I'm guilty of that too. I'm guilty of letting my, I have depression, anxiety. I let that get the best of me. So sometimes I'd be mean for no reason. Sometimes I lash out. And it's something I need to work on too. And I think women need to understand that, like, guys just want you to be freaking nice to them. They want peace. They want happiness in their home. So if you guys are stressed out from a long day at work and you come home, you want to come home to your queen that's making you like a king. Maybe, you know, a dude could get his feet rubbed when he gets home and come home to dinner and come home to nice things that a woman would love to come home to. It's not just the other way around. But like, dudes don't get that king treatment. It's always the girl getting the princess treatment. Why is that? Why did we create a society where women get treated like queens and men don't get treated like kings? Why are the men putting in all the work? When it's not like y'all are asking for a lot. You guys are just asking for peace. You guys are asking to not be yelled at when you come home. You guys are asking for a vacation away from work, which is why you get with someone in the first place, to be your added happiness, to be your peace, to be your comfort, like someone to make you feel good. That's the whole point of why you got with them in the first place, is because you got with someone who made you feel good, right? That's that honeymoon stage that we're talking about. When people first get with somebody, it's like everything's ponies and rainbows, right? Everything's perfect because they're not nagging you yet. They're not showing their crazy side yet. So it's like, yeah, of course things are going to be great in the beginning, and then things go downhill because they show their real selves. Girls will show their crazy side. They'll say that the guy makes them crazy, but really it's like people really need to take self-analysis on themselves and really look at how they're treating their partner. Women are so quick to put the blame on a guy for them being crazy, but they never try to understand where the guy is coming from and why he might be acting a certain way or might not be treating her the same way that he did before. It's like, you know, women will say that a dude isn't doing what he used to do, but it's like she's also not doing what she used to do either. And women tend to give it up more in the beginning too, right? But then over time, what happens? So I feel like if women just took the time to like really analyze themselves too, like before they throw the blame on the guy and go, you don't do this for me, you don't do that for me, you don't do that. It's like, what do you do as a woman? What do you do for your man? What are you putting on the table for him? Like literally, figuratively, what are you doing? Very rarely does a woman sit down and think like, how am I treating my man the way I should be? No, they don't. Why? Because they're usually complaining about what their man's doing or not doing, then taking the time to look at themselves and think of what they could be doing better or doing more of. I just think both parties should be the prize and both parties should make each other feel freaking good. And I know it's not always going to be perfect. Like relationships aren't always ponies and rainbows. There's going to be fights. There's going to be arguments. There's going to be disagreements. But at the end of the day, you're with that person because when you, at that point, there was a point in life when you first got together and you were like, this girl's amazing, right? And then later on, you just think like, what happened? What happened to this amazing girl that I was with before? And the girl's thinking that same thing about the guy, but she don't think that she's the problem. She thinks he's the problem. But it's like both people, it takes two people to be in a relationship. So both parties need to analyze themselves. Thomas Franco, hi. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up. Bislo, thank you for the super chat. She a tease, pushing them things up. I'm out. Y'all be good people. Oh, bye, Bislo. Thank you for stopping by. I know I do have a push-up wrong. Sorry. Yes, just respecting each other. because it's not even just about like going above and beyond to try to make this person happy, but also just freaking smiling and just showing respect for the person, like you said, like literally just respecting the person that you're with. Because I feel like a lot of women don't respect their man. If a woman can yell at her man, that ain't respecting him. So I know a lot of women that'll be like, no, I do this for me and I do da 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 da. And I'm like, but you're freaking screaming at him. How is that being respectful to your man if you freaking yelling at him, or if you're threatening to break his things? Like, you know. Romero, hi. I'm sorry, you guys. I just feel like getting a little comfy. Can I talk comfortably like this? Or is that not? No. Okay. I'm gonna sit back up. I just want to get comfortable. This couch is not comfy. This is just for skits. But anyways, all right. Let me go back to the Instagram things you guys said. Hard to say, but as to why, I think it's about the attention that the other person wants. Women, because they can level up easily. A guy has to work for it. Yeah. Guys, yes. Yeah, guys do have to work more for it, but that's even more the reason of like why a woman wouldn't just go out and do it, because it's like the work that a guy has to put in to get with the girl. Like it would take more to convince a girl to cheat than it would to convince a guy to cheat. I think of how easy it is for a girl to convince a guy to cheat. It's like she really just gotta pull her thing out in a private setting. But for a guy to like get a girl to cheat, he gotta like try to like make her feel good, compliment her, and talk about, you know, make like be a listener, and it's like so much. Oh, thanks, Neil. I know you're boot guy. Okay. Pull out his wallet. What? Men, because they're easily persuaded. Oh, yeah. See, that's kind of along lines of the same thing. In my experience, women, because all the women I've been with, they were either married or had a boyfriend. Oh, wow. Dang. See, so it happens to women or it happens with more women than I'm familiar with. Like I said, I don't see that happening with a lot of the girls that I know personally. But if you guys know a lot of women that have been cheating or whatever, it's probably because it could be for a lot of reasons. That's what I'm saying. You really just got to put it down, watch porn, figure out what you need to do to sexually satisfy her. If she's satisfied sexually, emotionally, mentally, every way. Why cheat? Good point. Women. Men get caught more though. Women, because they're devious and only care about their well-being. Whoa. For the women that don't get in relationships, yes. I feel like the women who for the single women who want relationships but can't get one for some reason, I think those are the devious ones. They're the ones who have the super long list that go down to the flow of what they want in a perfect dude, but have nothing to bring the guy. And it'd be some fine girls too. It'll be some fine single girls the ones who complain. Oh my God. The ones who complain about a dude the most are the ones you do not want to be with. Oh my goodness. If I could give you guys any word of advice, it's do not get with a chick that talks about how high her standards are for a man. Like, like if she's sitting here talking about like men aren't worthy of me, and like, you know, I hate men, they're all the same, and like, why? That is a red flag. You do not want to put up with that, because if she's like that before you get together, then when you do get together, that's just, I don't see how you can make her happy. Those are the type of women who will just never be satisfied, no matter how great a guy could treat her. She will not be satisfied. That's the type of woman who will find something wrong with every man. Elijah, thank you for the super chat. Hey Jenny, I'm back and love supporting your content. Great topic so far. What if you did a series skit of cheating called Would You Cheat? Well, I did one I told you guys about earlier. I did one called Why Women Cheat. But I could do a How Women Cheat one. But yeah, like what I'm saying, if a woman if you hear her talking about like the kind of guy that she wants and needs, and there's so many things on her list, and or if she's even talking mess about a dude, like I just don't see how that would turn out to be a good relationship. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to tell you guys how women cheat too. I'm gonna get to that. I'm doing some I'm still trying to get through these Instagram ones, but these are all fairly the same. Both men cheat because they need a variety of pussy. Women cheat because they need bigger. This is what I'm reading, by the way. Society says man because we're more sexually aggressive. I can agree with that statement. It depends on personality, and if they're immature, they're bound to cheat. Both sides of the party, difference is motives. Equal, men just get caught more. Women, but they just call it something else. That's funny. Because they do be trying to justify whatever way they can, like as emotional as they could describe it to be. Men, because they aren't content with only having one. Women, they think men cheat more, so they cheat thinking they're getting back at us. Yeah. Women, they have the need to be entertained and will leave anything they find boring. Oh, that's a fact. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. I apologize on behalf of our gender. Women, because they're hoes. They ain't all hoes, just like not all guys are assholes. Like y'all aren't assholes. Women, they know they can get it more, and most of the time their man ain't shit. Oh, if you ain't shit to your girl, she's definitely cheating. Both. We are mental and physically horny and want to be desired by others. Oh, Neil, I see yours on here. No opinion really, just we love you and we can't wait for your live. Oh. Men, because we have a higher sex drive than women. Okay, that's a good way to put it too. Women, they have high standards. That should mean no. Women, because they're better at it. It's even these days. So someone on YouTube said women cheat, but high value men exercise their options. We all know who said that. Yes. Vaughn. You know, that's agree to disagree. Young Bang, thank you for the super chat. Still here, Jenny. Such a big fan. Aww. Just want to know, what's your favorite thing about Kingdom Hearts, and do you truly enjoy cosplay? Oh, man. Oh, yeah, you said you saw my Kingdom Hearts skit, right? Well, since you said both, I guess my favorite thing is cosplaying, and I do like cosplay. I do love cosplay. I really like cosplaying more anime stuff though, because you wouldn't consider Kingdom Hearts. And no, because the characters in it aren't. But yes, I do. I just honestly, costumes are so freaking expensive, and like to make. Yeah. Can I answer your question? I think I did. I hope I did. But I do. But if you guys want to see more cosplay, I can. It's just costumes, man. Like, especially the ones I want. Oh my God. The ones I want to do. Cosplay is a young people thing, I guess. Oh, you're not into it now? But thank you, Young Bang. What about you? Same question. Okay. Women, because of technology like Instagram, it is easier to collect all kind of men at the press of a button. But they won't want to, though. That's the thing. Like, if a woman scrolls through all her DMs right now, she's probably not going to find one dude that she's interested in. Whereas if it's a dude, like, if a whole bunch of fine women were in a dude's DMs, like, that would be crazy. Oh, you like my Tifa outfit? Thank you, Young Bang. Appreciate you. Sorry, it's my OJ from earlier. So sometimes when it comes to answering stuff, I'm not the best, and then I drink more. Wow, my OJ. Okay. Women cheat more. It just gets put mainstream when it's men, while when it's women, it gets swept under the rug. I mean, I guess there's really no way to really know because, like I said, if women hide it more, but I don't think they do it as much because their intentions just aren't as they not like. Okay, let's be real. The amount of men that want to bang as opposed to the amount of women that want to willingly bang all the time, it's like the ratio of that. I feel like it's more like it's higher for men, right? To want to bang more. So I think that alone drives numbers. What Brittany Renner situation? What happened there? Oh, Kadarius is on here. Bro, women cheat way more. They have way more options than a guy. I don't know if you just got here, but I put out a whole bunch of reasons why women don't have more options. It's not even about them not having more options. We have options. We just don't want none of the options. Like, they're not options. Like, it's not, y'all act like women just have a silver platter of like fine dudes. And it's like, it's not like that. Usually a fine chick will have like a million dudes she don't want after her. Like, she won't want none of them. But like a dude could have a couple chicks that want to get with him and they'll want those chicks. Y'all keep talking about my feet, and I was thinking of adding some Pete fixture. Wow. Pete fixtures. Yes, some Pete fixtures to my website, to my jennybobbins.com. What y'all think about that? Who will buy some feet pictures or feet content? That'll be another poll. We'll see. Okay. Back to the cheating stuff. I'd say it can be equally depending on the situation between both people involved. Both are equal. That's a coin flip. Women, they're just smarter than men. That's why they don't get caught. Depends on the individual. Not sure if there's any gender correlation. Am I into? Oh, no, don't do it. Oh, it's so funny. Are you into feetism? I'm not a feet fan, but I know that a lot of you guys are. So that's why I show my feet a lot. It's because I do it for you guys. I don't do it for me. Definitely don't do it for me. Doing OnlyFans with only your feet for these posts. That should not be up to the court of public opinion whether you post your feet. A lot of birds out here. Why are you guys in the feet? I don't see the appeal. Pass. That's so funny. None of y'all are feeling that at all. Well, it would be its own separate category. You know, I wouldn't just mix feet pictures with like regular pictures for those of y'all who don't like it. But see, now I'm not what? I'm not a foot girl. I don't have a foot fetish, but I do like appealing to like what you guys like. So if it's feet, if you guys like feet, then I want to appeal to you guys, you know? Okay. Are you doing more videos with Callie? You guys are awesome. Aw, yes. Callie's dope. I just want the cheat code. Oh, that's different. That was clever though. I just want the cheat code to get you. That was clever because we're talking about cheating. Yes, Neil, I did a skit on feet. Oh my god, you have to watch it. It's on my explicit channel because it got deleted off my regular channel. It's called I love what my man loves. You should go type that in, Jenny Bobbis, I love what my man loves, and you'll see a whole feet segment on there. It's based on a true story. Oh, Corey's leaving. Bye. I might be on combos tomorrow, so see you there. Okay. Oh, thank you, Eric. What is boomerang? Okay. And then they aren't loyal till they find the right one. Sometimes they find the right one. I feel like they're still not loyal. Women biologically, it's an involuntary need, practically more options, opportunity for the streets. Women because they can get whatever they want at women, and it's mostly due to boredom. Doesn't matter, you shouldn't do it if you're a decent human being. Blame social media. Men because most of the time it's just sex. Most women are too emotional, in my opinion. See, the way you guys word it in one sentence is so much better than how I word it in like an hour. Yo, tell me you felt the earthquake if you're in LA. I swear I just felt an earthquake. I'm not tripping. Did you guys see anything move? It wasn't like big, but whoa. Oh, you in New York, you safe. I know I got a lot of East Coasters on here that don't know what the hell just happened. I was hearing noises from like my ceiling, and I thought it was my neighbors. It definitely wasn't my neighbors. Whoa. No, where I'm at, earthquakes are like, we typically don't get like much damage from it. Usually, that's not wood. But yeah, we usually just feel what I just felt, and then we kind of get over it, depending on where you're at. Oh, you guys felt it. Oh, snap. Wow, you guys got to experience that with me. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, because I'm not trying to say earthquakes are good, because they're not. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm skipping super chats. I got super distracted. Elijah, thank you for the super chat. Everybody mentioning your feet. Oh, well. What if you did a skit called I'm dating a guy with a foot fetish, but make it funny like you always do? Did you see my skit where I did the foot fetish one? Oh, but the whole thing should be foot fetish. Okay, that's actually a great idea, dating a guy with a foot fetish. I want to, but I'm a little nervous because when I posted the skit I was talking about, I love what my man loves, there is like maybe a 2-minute part in there where I was with a guy that loved feet, and he was just rubbing my feet on his face, and that got like deleted off of like all my accounts. I got my TikTok banned, like, and he wasn't doing anything sexual with it. He was just like taking my foot and like doing that. Like, you guys gotta see it. It's on YouTube on a different channel, but type in Jenny Bobbis, I love what my man loves, and you'll see the foot fetish video. And so it's like, I want to do a full skit on that, but I really feel like that'll get me in trouble. I don't know why. Okay. Next one. Flex. Thank you for the super chat. Men and women cheat differently for totally different reasons. Unless one is cheating with the same sex, they're both equally cheating. Yeah. I agree. They definitely are both equally low. That wasn't an earthquake that time. That was my laptop. yes, definitely, like, cheating is cheating at the end of the day. So it doesn't really matter like who does it more. But at the same time, if we can understand that there are ways to prevent it. For example, if you do cheat and you enjoy and you're like my guy friends who just want to, they just want a quick lay or whatever. I feel like you guys aren't gonna like me for this, but like I really feel like that just needs to be communicated. Like, but the thing is, if you start off your relationship and you have already been cheating and you haven't said nothing to her, then it's like at that point you can't do the best friend. Let's communicate about this and make it okay thing. Because it's already too late. But for future relationships, I think as long as you're open with that person. But I don't know, because not a lot of women would like have the same views as me. Like they're not gonna think like, oh, if my man can cheat if he tells me. Like obviously there's not a lot of women who think that. But at the same time, if you want to have your cake and eat it too, you're gonna have to figure out a way to communicate. But I'm not condoning cheating, but I'm also not shunning you guys if you have or are. But I just think if you don't want to hurt the person you're with, like I know it's easy to say like what they don't know won't hurt them, but ultimately, if that slips out, now if they haven't found out about it, then I guess you okay for now. But just think about if the tables were turned, like if they're doing that to you, how that would make you feel. I don't think people really think about that because they just do it so often. I hate how normalized cheating is too. And it's so normalized that I have to put it in my videos because it's like I try to be relatable. I know it's messed up that I do it so much in my videos, but I have to exaggerate it. If everyone was just faithful and perfect and having great relationships in my videos, and there would be nothing. There's no substance in the video, like not substance, but there's like nothing in the video. There's no conflict. It would just be our skit about a perfect relationship with no issues. And that's why I like walk around single. I feel you on that. That's why I would say if you are single and you are looking for someone that's gonna treat you the way that you treat them, that's not gonna play you, that's not gonna cheat on you, I would say just stop looking. It'll come to you when you least expect it. Don't try to force it, especially if you're forcing it with someone or forcing it with a girl. If you have to force anything with anybody, then that's already you're off to a bad start. A woman should want you the way that you want her, and she should make you feel wanted. To be wanted is an amazing feeling. So if you're not with someone that makes you feel that way, then why are you with that person? We've got to get rid of the toxic people in our lives. If you're in a toxic relationship, how do you know your relationship is toxic? If you're happier anywhere else than with your partner, if you're happier with the boys, if you're happier going out, if you're happier at work, if you try to stay at work to avoid your wife or your girlfriend or whatever, if they call and you're like, oh. But sometimes the sigh could just be like you're annoyed, whatever. I get that. But if you're happier single, if you're more stress-free single, is that shaking? Is what shaking? No. not this time. I would have been alarmed. But did y'all see anything shake before? I'm gonna have to rewind this later. That it was a very short one, but there could be an aftershock from the earthquake. I don't know. Remy's out for now, but aftershocks usually happen around. Well, it could happen later too, but I feel like it would happen around nowish. I'm afraid to get my heart broken. I've been rejected by girls my whole life as a kid. No, I absolutely feel that because I spent my whole freaking up till like college. I was never out. Okay, maybe not till college, but I was that ugly duckling that nobody wanted, and I couldn't get a single guy to be interested in me. And I literally had guys say like, ew, she's too short, or she's ugly, or she's too fat, or she's too Asian. And like, I don't know, I guess when you're a kid, like guys don't like Asian eyes. I had a lot of that. I hated being Asian because guys would talk about how much they didn't like that I was Asian. Like, I couldn't get a single guy to be interested in me. So I totally understand that. But at the same time, it's kind of like I don't want to say like play games to get with women, but at least somehow even act confident. Even just act, you might not necessarily have confidence based on what you've been through, because that's how I am, but girls love a man who's confident. That's why sometimes girls get with the cockiest dudes, which that's annoying. I don't like that. But women are attracted to confident men. So at least try to fake some confidence. But I don't know. It's hard to say because different women want different things, and it's really hard to find like a super down woman nowadays that will really love a man for who he is and not what he has or not who he is. I mean, not who he not chasing him for clout or for money or for looks. Like for someone to actually want you the way you really are. And that's why I say like people need to date their best friends. Like if you got a best chick friend, a homegirl that's like your best friend, well, then again, women be friend zoning the best guys for no freaking reason. Oh, thank you guys. Aw. The reason for the confidence because those guys usually have a bunch of women, so go figure when they get cheated on. For real. If you can't love someone completely, don't waste each other's time. Stay single until you're ready. I agree. Friend zone's a lonely place to be in. Yo, I feel you. I promise. All the struggles you guys are saying, I've been there. Friend zone sucks. I've been in the friend zone. Why are you sleeping on your dog? Okay, it looks like it, but I'm not. He's like next to me. See, this is Tush. Oh, I guess I'm. It's on me. I'm not. I'm 28 and still single. You still young. You still in your 20s. You good. Don't rush. Y'all don't need to rush to get into anything. Because if you rush into something, you're most likely settling for something that's not even worth it. The best things come in time. But you also got to put yourself out there too. Like for me, I'm a homebody. But my industry helps because I was like, I'm forced to work with people and I'm forced to socialize. But if you're a homebody type, you kind of have to force yourself to get out and socialize. That's the only way you can meet people, unless you want to get a dating app or something. Okay. Wow. Y'all saw me try to press my phone on the. Never mind. It's the OJ. Oh, see, look, there's the earthquake. Never mind. So you guys don't need to read all that. It was just saying where the earthquake was. That's crazy. Okay, I know we're talking about the subject at hand. Let me see if I got through all of that, and then we can have a little fun. Men tend to not cover the tracks. Okay, read that. I know there were a couple other things I wanted to say before I hopped off here. Where is it? Huh. I know I screenshotted something I wanted to tell you guys. Dang. I knew I would lose it too. Maybe I have it. Oh. Okay. The OJ. All right. I read all of you guys' Instagram ones, or I tried to get through most of them. I think I did all of them. If I skipped any, it's because y'all be out of pocket sometimes and not answering the question. I'll just be saying whatever. I'm gonna do like a double. I'm gonna double check it though. Oh, this is random, but I'm gonna read it out loud anyways. A fake boyfriend will put a lock on his phone. A real boyfriend will say, "Hey, baby, can you read that text for me?" Vice versa, women. All right, let me tell you some. Okay, this one. Let me give you guys some secrets here. Being single is better than being lied to, cheated on, and disrespected. Absolutely. Hold up. To you guys that feel like you want to be in relationships, being single is better than being lied to, cheated on, and disrespected. I know it's a negative way to look at it, but hey, it's better to not have to deal with the stresses of someone that could potentially make you unhappy. Sometimes the grass is greener, and sometimes you are actually happier where you are than where you think you could be. I'm not saying to be single forever, but I'm just saying, like, if you're single right now, don't hate it, enjoy it. Okay. How women cheat. Let's get into some of that. How women cheat. Also, feel free if you guys want me to read your message, remember send a super chat because I cannot keep up with all of these. All right. I wanted to make a skit about this too. How women cheat. I already did the why women cheat, but as far as how they cheat, oh man. Okay, for one, a phone. A phone can say a lot of things. Like if you want to know if your woman is doing something dirty behind your back. This is so messed up. So this isn't even about like how a woman cheats, but I'm just saying like a person's phone can tell so much dirty. Like this has so many secrets. Like for a man or a woman, yes, you can delete that. You can't. There's only so much that you could delete and cover up your tracks, but you're bound to slip up. Like there's really, if you're cheating, and your phone got no lock on it, like they're bound to find something. But I feel like me telling you this is gonna like I'm not trying to give y'all pointers either. I'm just trying to tell you how women do it. But if you want to catch your girl, if you want to catch her, this is so messed up. All right, just say she on her phone, right? And say she's holding it in a way that like she don't got the best grip on it. Like maybe she's doing something, maybe she eating while holding her phone. Grab that you grab her phone and dart into the bathroom and lock the door. If she tries to break that door down, she hiding something. You ain't even got to look at that point. Am I right though? The way she acts when you take her phone, whether you look at it or not, watch how she reacts. If she freaks the hell out or gets super mad, like, okay, yes, it's your person's privacy. But at the same time, though, that should tell you all you need to know. Like, because if she wasn't hiding anything, if she had nothing to hide from you, okay, yes, it is your privacy, but at the same time, like, she shouldn't freaking react that way, like that intense. So that's a good sign. Oh my gosh, you guys. Yes, I had some OJ, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's freaking 8 p.m. over here. I'm home. But yeah, I'm telling you, if you gotta know, but that's if you really Like, there's some signs to look for. There's definitely signs. So I guess before I get into like how a woman cheats, I should talk more about the signs, right? So one of the signs, definitely, if you feel like doing that, like you just grab her phone and she freaking watch her reaction. If she reacts in any way that's not just like if she's still on that couch and you get out the bathroom, she a real one. But that's rare. But yeah, like I said, like a phone can tell all of your secrets. Like, no matter how much you delete, there's somewhere, because there's so many things you have to delete. Now, I don't even want to tell y'all this. Like, I don't want to tell you everything that you gotta delete, because there's some things that you don't realize that a girl's gotta look through. Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you. Because I'm not trying to. Because I feel like I could be giving you guys advice on like how to catch her cheating, but I could also give you advice on how to cheat better at that point, because you'll just be trying to not do what I say, you know. Young Bang, thank you for the super chat. Look, I'm African American, LOL, yet I like to do things out of the norm with my significant other, like hiking, camping, take a dance class, gaming. We can see a play, hit a museum, for real. Oh, that's dope. You named a lot of fun things to do. Like, I feel like not a lot of couples do that stuff, and couples should do things like that. Or like people dating, or people are talking to each other. I think like doing fun activities together makes it more interesting and less boring. Thank you for the super chat. How's your night going? Okay, so we talked about the phone, right? Another way is sometimes if a woman cops an attitude for no reason, like, okay, say your girl's normally like really good to you, and then all of a sudden one day she just switches, like for no reason. Say you didn't do anything wrong. Say you treat her like a queen, and then one day, and it's not her period, say one day she's just acting different from that point forward. Like she's just lashing at you for no reason, and there's no, like, if there's nothing medical related to that, she could just be fed up with you because someone else is giving her attention, or someone else is because when a girl cheats, it's sometimes you can read it in her body language. And like I said, yes, some women can cover it up. At the same time, there are girls who you can, if you really pay attention and listen to like a woman's body language and like how she's treating you versus how she normally does, you can kind of see some signs in there. Jason, thank you for the super chat. Men must realize that women will cheat too, if not more. Nobody's safe. Relationships, marriage doesn't matter. People must try to keep things fresh and new. That's true. That is absolutely true. And there's no way, you can't be with your person 24/7. There's really no way to absolutely know that they're not. But yeah, you guys got to try to keep things interesting in the relationship too. Like, don't let things get boring, and make sure you're always communicating with them and knowing if they're getting bored. Know if they want something more. If your girl says she wants you to do something, do it, but also let her know what you want her to do too. Ooh, and if she lays her phone like that, yes, Corey, absolutely. This is a big sign. Women look out for this too. They hate when a dude's phone is like that. You don't like that shit. And if a woman does that, and if she takes it everywhere and she don't let you like around it, yeah. Flex, thank you for the super chat. Some people just aren't content, or just don't need to be in a monogamous relationship. There are other relationship types men or women can be in. Cosplay with one another and role play one another. I like that. I like what you did there. Role play one another and still cheat. Spice that shit up. That's true. I mean, at the end of the day, it's like no matter how much you can do to try to please someone, sometimes they still might. So it's not like I'm over here giving you guys cheat codes on how to not be cheated on, but I do want to help you guys out know of some of the signs if your woman is. So you really just got to pay attention to her body language, pay attention to how she treats you. If things turn up, you have to trust in patterns. If you don't trust your girl, trust the patterns, because everyone does things in a certain way. Like when things, if things are like this with you guys and then suddenly it goes down, it's like you really have to look out for things that are different. So say your girl calls you every night at 10 p.m. and then one night she just doesn't. That's weird. But if you don't question it and you ignore it, and then she does it again the next night, she disappears again, and you're not questioning it, but it's weird because you're used to her calling you every night at this time, and now she's not anymore. Those are things you have to pay attention to, because it's like you have to question why is she not doing this, because people have reasons for everything. So if she was doing the same thing for you in the same pattern with the same habits every day and she stops, it's for a reason. It's not just she just doesn't feel like it anymore. She must either be unhappy or she's got somebody else that she's calling at 10 p.m. I feel like women are rarely the ones who call the guys anyway, but you get what I'm saying, like trust in patterns. So if a chick is normally always down to do stuff when she gets home from work, if she's always jumping in bed with you, and then one day she's just like, oh, I'm just tired, and then lately she's been so unusually tired, and it's not the same pattern, then that's definitely something to be aware of. Also, if a girl tells you she's too tired to do stuff, but she normally from the beginning has always just been too tired, like she just don't put out that much, that's fine. But if she's the type to put out consistently and then now all of a sudden she's not, that's weird. That's weird. Because women will be getting what they need from somewhere. So let's say you're not doing what you used to do for your girl. Like maybe she used to nag you all the time on all the stuff that you used to do for her, and then one day she's like, okay, I'm not gonna nag you anymore, and then she just stops. You think she stopped because she's just gonna deal with it in silence? Maybe. Or she's just given up and started getting everything she needs elsewhere. She's getting the attention that she lacks from you elsewhere. You know, like if you're not being the man that she thought you were, she's getting it elsewhere, and you will see that in her face and the way she treats you and stuff. But I don't know. There are some women that can play their cards right and hide that, but at the same time, it's like there's gonna be a difference. There's gonna be something, and if you really know your partner, like if you know your partner really well, then you would be able to tell the slight changes in emotion or the little changes in how she looks at you and how she talks to you, because women have a freaking conscience. Like we can't just go about our day. If we did something wrong, we can't just act like everything's good over here. Like it's, maybe you could put on an act once in a while, but overall, it would eat at us. So it's like you're gonna see it one way or another. What are y'all talking about? Every time I look this down, I see something weird. That's why I only read the super chats. What? Anyways. So let me know if there's other stuff you guys want to know. Michael Williams, what's up? If you guys got more questions, I can answer a couple more super chats before I get off here. We can also do a Q&A if you guys want to do a Q&A. You guys can ask me whatever pertaining to not cheating. If you guys want to ask anything about me, feel free. This is OJ hour. I don't know if I should say that because I'm talking about orange juice and not. I don't know. Who cares who cheats more? People cheat all the time. Yeah, that's true. But I do want to help you guys like kind of pay more attention to the signs so that you could at least nip it in the butt if that's happening behind your back. But I'll be doing skits on it too. So oh, you saw the feet skits. I want to know more about you guys. So honestly, I wish I could ask you guys questions about yourself. I mean, I can, but then I can't keep up with all the comments. What is this? What? Sorry. What's your ethnicity? I'm Filipina. Aw. Oh, you're taking some notes, you guys. Okay. Well, if you have more questions, if you want me to keep going with the cheating stuff. To answer you guys' questions about the weight loss, I actually haven't been working out, and that's the thing. Because when I work out, I build more muscle, and it looks thicker. But whenever I'm not working out, I just thin out. So hence the lack in thighs. I need to get back in the gym. I'm just so lazy, y'all. Will Jordan, thank you for the super chat. And Jenny, I know I asked you before, but when's part when you keep pressing snooze? Oh, part 2 to when you keep pressing snooze. I know. I know. I need to do that. I was gonna do it recently, but I realized I need a dumpster for it, and I need to be in it. And I don't want to be in a dumpster. Like I would have to have like my own prop dumpster, and I'm not about to buy a dumpster. So I'd have to just change the skit, but it would have been so funny that way. The keep pressing snooze. If you guys haven't seen that skit, it's basically a series of unfortunate events that happened to me. So you can probably guess how I need a dumpster. Thank you, Nina. Oh, I appreciate that. It's a Kuma. Thank you. Oh, keep going on the cheating thing? Okay. I'm gonna keep talking about the cheating stuff. If you have a question, you guys, you can super chat. Okay, so as far as the cheating stuff, okay. We talked about the emotions and the phone thing. It's really like that's what I'm saying. If you have that best friend relationship with your partner, you know, if you live with your significant other, you will know the ins and outs of how they act and how they treat you. That's what I'm saying. If they have like random episodes of emotion that have nothing to do with you, like if you know that you didn't do anything wrong, then that's kind of a big deal. Oh, super chat. Thank you, Young Bang. Oh, you're from Jersey too, right? Yes. Jenny forgot that. Oh, sorry. Let me read this right. You from Jersey too, right? Jenny forgot that. Fellow Jersey guy myself here, currently in Atlanta, Georgia. Oh, where everyone else from and at, if y'all don't mind. Oh, that's dope. Where do you like it better though, Jersey or Atlanta? Oh, Neil had a good question. So do you worry about that with your current partner since you're under your OJ right now? Just asking. Am I worried about what? Exactly. What up, Terrence? Okay. I was talking about the cheating thing. Yeah, basically, like I said, just reading her emotions, reading her body language, reading the way that she acts. Because like a woman can definitely put on an act, but you should be able to see past that before and after the act, because the act has to come to an end. Like they're not going to be in full act mode all the time. You're going to catch them slipping up. Everyone has slip ups. But also, depending on how they are with their phone, there's a lot of stuff that people can do. Um, there's a lot of ways to catch someone depending on how they are with their phones. So usually, like I said, if someone's doing something shady, there's going to be some type of evidence on their phone, or they're just going to act weird when it comes to their phone. Because like I said, that's like a big, you can't, I feel like you can't really cheat without your phone. Your phone helps you cheat. Your phone helps you contact someone late at night, or sending someone an address, or talking on the phone to someone that you're interested in, or texting somebody to meet up. Like you really can't cheat without your phone. So like your phone helps. Anyways, so with that being said, um, you watch her mannerisms with her phone. So maybe if you don't want to do the whole take it and run thing, be like, oh, can I maybe leave your phone in the other room and be next to them on the couch and be like, oh, can I show you something real quick on your, I want to like Google something, whatever. Like find a way to try to get them to like be like, oh yeah, here you go. Because if it's anything but here you go, if it's like, oh, what's it called? I'll do it. Like if it's anything defensive, like you can easily see a break in character. They might be able to play it off, but you will see like some type of odd emotion, or you will get some type of weird reaction in between that, whether it's before she says, after she says it, or what she says. Like anything that has to do with her phone, like yeah, that's definitely a sign. Miko, thank you for the super chat. Foot fetish is common among men. What part of men's bodies do you like? Whoa. What parts of men's bodies? I love hands. I really do love hands. Hands, like nice hands and nice fingers. Yeah. Thank you for the super chat. I mean, it's obvious what other parts I would like. If you're talking sexual, only one other thing, really. Hands. Don't make fun of me liking hands. It's not like I like weird things done with hands. I'm not like, like I'm not gonna scroll through pictures of hands, but oh my god, hands. It's more so like if a guy has like nice hands, and I think it's like sexy. You got sexy hands. I also like sexy forearms, veiny forearms. But if we're talking about like women in general, women usually love, like a guy with big arms. Women love muscles. I I don't care. I don't care if it looks much anyways. Like I care about all the important stuff. What do you mean, Jenny? That is rough. You telling us guys that you like hands. Why though? Oh, because you guys are now all talking about forearms would be understandable. There are some girls though that pay attention to a guy's hands. Like if a guy has, like if a guy don't got the best hands. I don't want to go in details of what bad hands are though, because I don't want to diss nobody. What is wrong? Why y'all dissing my hand fetish? It's not like I'm not just staring at hands. I just said I like hands. Like I like pretty hands. I mean, you guys can't sit here and be like, oh, I like ugly hands. But you also probably wouldn't have said hands for sure. I don't know. Calves are cool too. But also, like, what hands do? Fingers? What fingers could do? Never mind. It's the OJ. I'm sorry. Hulk smash. How long have you had Remy? He just turned 3 this month. He just had a birthday like a few days ago, actually. Will, how do you know that? What? All right, you guys. I'm probably gonna get off here now because I've been on here forever. But is it cool if I go? Yeah. It's 8:30 over here, so it's probably like 11 where most of you guys are at. Right, I'm assuming. All these body parts I'm picking is wild. What do you want me to tell you? All right, you guys. You guys are so funny. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go. You guys have a great night. Thank you for spending your Friday night with me. Like I said, pretty soon I do want to do a live where I could add you guys on here, where I could see you guys too. So we'll do that soon. If you guys don't have the Convos app, I'm gonna pin it right now. It's free to download, I believe. So if you just download that app, I do live stream on there. Oh my goodness, I'm trying to pin it. Okay. I do live stream on this app. If you guys want to see me on there, that one I can add you. So if you get on there and see my live, you can join my live too. So I could actually see you guys' face, which I would love to see you guys and actually have a conversation where you guys could answer me. That would be great. So make sure you download the Convos app if you haven't yet. If it's not letting you for whatever reason, just, I guess, send me a comment on Instagram. And I usually see comments more than DMs, surprisingly. So shoot me a comment and I could text you, or not text you, but I can message you an actual link to download the app. So that way we could see, oh, Android don't have combos. I know, I'm sorry, Will. They will soon though. But all right, you guys, thank you for joining me again. You guys have an amazing, amazing night, and I will see you very soon. Bye, guys.